Welcome to North of the Broad. I'm your host, Karen Wyman, coming to you from Vaden of Beaufort. We have a great show lined up today, so stay tuned for more North of the Broad. Welcome to North of the Broad. I'm your host, Karen Wyman, coming to you from Vaden of Beaufort. I'm joined this afternoon by General Manager Shane Gault. Good afternoon.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Welcome back to North of the Broad.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, we're glad to be here with you. I know that we're going to talk about the Water Festival and how Vaden is a sponsor of the 61st Annual Water Festival.
The Water Festival is so important to our community.
Absolutely.
The big thing for us, when we first came to town in 2009, I knew that it was something that had to be a part of our core brand. You know, Mr. Vaden was so passionate about giving back in any community that he was in. When he came to Savannah, that was just one of his big things was, listen, we've got to be a part of this community. Because
the thread and what really resonates with people.
Yeah, I mean, he was an old car guy, you know, and I always talk about him in such a passionate way because he just really believed in people. And that's very important in today's time. And it was all about giving back and inspiring people. And he wanted other people to do the same thing, you know, kind of like role model. And it was pretty awesome.
Sounds like he was a real leader, without a doubt.
Oh, yes. He was a fireball. He was definitely a fireball.
That's okay. We need people like that in our lives to keep things moving along and setting good examples. So I know that as part of your sponsorship that Vaden provides a lot of support to the Water Festival and the committee. And in particular, a lot of the talent and the guests that come here to town, which is a huge economic boom for this community during the summer months. So talk a little bit about some of the things that you do behind the scenes that the community may not know about.
Well, one of the things, our sponsorship package with the Water Festival is we give them vehicles to use in the parades. So you'll see the floats being pulled by our 3/4-ton Chevy trucks or our 3/4-ton diesel GMC trucks, and so they'll pull the floats and they take pictures of them. Everyone they have a parade in, they take a picture and they bring it back to me, and so we're having them framed now. It's pretty awesome to have that because it's special to us, you know, to see that.
Yeah, just commitment. And I've seen those vehicles in action. My daughter is a pirate, as I mentioned before we started our interview. So without a doubt, without your contribution in those vehicles, the float and the Pirettes wouldn't necessarily have a way to get down the runway.
Right. And then we, of course, provide them with Tahoes and Suburbans and Yukons to shuttle the staff back and forth so that they can get them from one venue to one function. And for us, it's just, like, I can't go back, I can't say it enough. It's about pride in being able to be a part of the community and a part of that event. We love it.
Yeah, it certainly is something that we're all looking forward to as we roll into the end of May here and things start to really gear up in Beaufort for the 61st Annual Water Festival. But the thing that viewers may not know about Vaden is some of the other services that you offer to people who are your customers that may not be able to get back and forth for whatever reason it is. So speak to that for me, Shane, and let people know what sort of services you offer if they have a vehicle that they want to have serviced here.
Well, one of the things we always tell folks when you purchase from us that we want to really just be there for you as an extended family member. And so we call it being an extended family member by if you live in Savannah or you live in the outlying areas and you need to have your car serviced and you can't make it here. Let's say you have golf or you have a doctor's appointment. The last thing you want to do is come to a dealership and sit in the waiting room. You know,
because it doesn't seem like the best use of your time, right?
Yeah, you've got places to be. And so what we do is we have drivers on staff. They will actually take a car to your home or your job. They'll go inside, meet and greet you, get your keys to your car, pull your car out of your space, put our car in your space full of gas, and let you use that while we bring your car back. We do all the maintenance that you have required to be done, and then we deliver the car back to you. And the only thing that costs the customer is whatever work they had done. It doesn't cost for the gas, it doesn't cost for the driver, it doesn't cost for our time, and that's just our way of saying thank you. Thank you for entrusting us with your business and being a part of our family.
Yeah, that's just amazing. I mean, it's nice to hear that there are still those sort of door-to-door services or house calls, as we used to say. So thank you so much for doing that and being such an integral part of the community here in Beaufort. Your continued support of the Water Festival. I know that we're all looking forward to this year's festivities on the water. I think the theme is Rendezvous on the River this year.
Oh yeah,
it's a party.
I'm excited about how they pull it off year after year after year with the different Commodores, and you just watch it happen, and I'm just like, and they make it look flawless.
Yep.
It's amazing.
They're an amazing team, that's for sure.
They definitely are.
Well, thank you for your time this afternoon. We look forward to seeing you at the Water Festival, and thank you for being the host of our show.
Our pleasure. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely. And we'll be right back with our next guest on North of the Broad.